the sweetest second song in the land after the Pono'i. And now for our starting lineups for the Kauai High Red Raiders, Stephen Cavallo.
For Kauai High School, starting at tailback will be Taylor Shigimoto, shake and bake, 145 pounds, 5'8" tall. At fullback will be Troy Raffamonte, 5'9", 145 pounds. Your wide receiver will be 6'3", the tall giant Kaina McCollum, 185 pounds. Your tight end will be Ronnie Asanshin, 5'11", 165 pounds. Your tackles, Roland Ikihara, 5'10", 190 pounds. And Kimo Mandin, well, correction on that, Kalani Bukowski, 5'9", 210. Your guards tonight for Kauai School will be David Bunkwell, 5'9", 190 pounds.
Roland Ikihara, Junior, 5'10", 190 pounds. Ronnie Asanshin, number 88, 165 pounds. And number 10, Kaina McCollum, 185 pounds. At cornerback, Stephen Kapaa, number 14, 140 pounds. At front back, number 25, Irving Chan, Junior, 140 pounds. At fullback, number 21, Troy Raffamonte, Senior, 5'9". And at number 20, Taylor Shigimoto, 145 pounds.
Our gust on your radio dial, they'll be coming at you from your right to your left. The Warriors from your right to your left in the first half. We'll flip-flop that in the second half. Kevin Cavallo to kick off. He will approach the ball and get into it. It is a squiggly kind of spiral heading down toward the right side of the field. May go out of bounds, may go in the end zone. So a potent kick by Cavallo will drive Taylor Shigimoto to the outside of the end zone. Come through. The weathermen say windward and Malchus showers. That means Lihui and Kapaa showers. So a little bit of that will come down as the Raiders up over the football. And the magician, Sterling Cavallo, barking signals to start off the contest. He will look to the right and give the ball to the up-back Shigimoto. Twist away from one tackle in the grasp of Miranda, and Miranda has him after Shigimoto will shake and bake for about 3 yards. So he was able to elude the first tackler, maybe closer to 2 yards, and Miranda there with a fine close.
Well, we see the situation going on as the season being going on. Kauai School always attacks the middle. First play.
Taylor Campbell that time, and not Miranda, so 45 there with a fine play to lead him off. This time, wide receivers left and right for Sterling Cavallo. In motion is Taylor Shigimoto. Cavallo on the cross, buck to Raffamonte up into the inside hole. He will go for about 3 yards. They were at the 23. They will be at about the 28-yard line. Call it 3rd and 2. So that nice little cross buck against the motion.
Yeah, very good play right in the middle of the line. Oh, he had a big hole fig on that play.
Raffamonte, real good north and south runner, likes to push the ball into the hole in a hurry. And Shigimoto, obviously with the nickname of Shake and Bake, likes to get to the outside. Perfect complement for the Red Raiders. As Sterling Cavallo brings them out, it is 3rd and 2. First important, the Red Raiders, so initial first down.
Yeah, that was a good play, option play, fig. Quarterback kept the ball, and then last minute he pitched it out to Raffamonte, 2 yards, first down.
Sterling Cavallo, an option quarterback for the last 6 years. That he knows. Split backs now for Sterling. This time the quick handoff to Raffamonte right up the middle. He will get 4 or 5 yards into the middle of the line. They'll get a nice little turn block on Sheldon, but then the linebackers there to pretty much clean up. Toguchi with little brother Brandon along with Keoho. Expect Keoho to be around the ball most of the night. He will need assistance from Aban and Stanford there most of the time.
Yeah, number 77, Woodward, made the tackle inside the middle. He's a big boy.
And a good boy, too. Fed in the bakery up there by his dad up there, cooking that good bread.
285 pounds.
And growing. Second down and 5 from the Red Raider 35. Sterling Cavallo, this time with Raffamonte in motion. He will give to Shigimoto off the 3rd hole, and the Warriors will wait. Shigimoto will break it. He may get to the outside, but almost there. He was in a crowd and then escaped. Pursuit able to catch up with him late in the play as he is finally corralled by Brian Dato. And Dato, a fine corner now, able to knock down Shigimoto, but not before Taylor got another first down.
You know, if Dato didn't make that stop, he would have been gone.
History.
He would have
History
been
101.
gone. That was
he was
a
gone.
good shoe
But how did
tackle.
he get out of that heat in the middle?
Yes.
Only Shigimoto knows for sure. McCallum to the short side of the field. Swerving Mervyn Chung to the wide side. Split backs for Cavallo. He will give to the up back. That is Reformante breaking tackles. He breaks into the clear at the 35, 40, down to the Warrior 40 as a gaping hole in the middle of the line. And number 45 is Campbell there with a saving tackle. Taylor Campbell at 5'9", 155, the junior. And from now on out, it looks like free safeties and corners making tackles. Stephen, that means big holes by the up front people.
Big holes by the up line. That's what making Kauai School look really good right now is the blocking on the front line.
Adviento, Banquel, Bukowski. And Polani Bukowski, as fine a kid as you might see, but on the football field, also aggressive. This time, Shigimoto in motion. The pitch is to Reformante. Got a blocker up front for Reformante. He is tackled as he approaches the line of scrimmage. He'll get his body down for 1.5 yards. Call it maybe 2. 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line. Closer to the 37.
Fig, I thought on that play, if Reformante stayed on the outside of his blockers, I think he would have gone maybe for 10 yards, but he cut in too early and he gained, 2 yards. He should have followed his blockers on the outside.
Should have stayed outside, Stephen, and lucky it is for us, we've got an angle up here.
Yes.
Coaches down on the sidelines, if you've ever been down there, you can't see either.
Hard, very
You're looking
hard.
across the field, but this time they will deploy double slots right, both Chun and McCallum out on the right side of the field with Reformante in motion. That means triple right. Shigimoto on the sweep. One man to beat. Switches that to 25, 30, 25, 20, 15. Backstepping, high stepping. Knocked out of bounds on the short side of the field by Kaimi Na'au at about the 16-yard line. So Shigimoto coming across the formation had 3 people in front of him. Brilliant play at the point of attack.
Number 40 on that one, Fig made the tackle. Lingaton.
Fine play by Lingaton,
Yes.
but where he's coming from is corner and free safety. But what you had to like is that ended up being a triple back right, triple slot right. 3 people at the point of attack, and with Taylor, that's a go. Sterling Cavallo, the magician over the football. Single setback for him is Shigimoto. They will go the left side. Sweep left. One man to beat. Shigimoto to the outside. Gets away from one man. And then the pursuit that time by the Warriors will nail Shigimoto on the far side of the field. Maybe a 2-yard gain. Was at the 15. Now at the Warrior 12. 7:49 to go in the first period. Red Raiders smoking.
Well, right now, Fig, they're hitting up the middle, off the tackle, and now right now they're running sweeps outside. So they're really getting Kapaa confused right now.
And Kapaa has not been able to stop them, save for one play when they held him to 1.5 yards, and the Raiders yet to put in 12. Mervyn Chung split to the wide side of the field. To the near side of the field, the huge one, kind of McCallum. Split backs for Cavallo. Barking signals, fumble, but Cavallo may able to get it himself and then get the body down on top of the football. Negligible gain for Cavallo, maybe near the 12. They will spot him. It will be 3rd and 7.
That's what you don't want to see, Fig. You're driving good, and then you got a mishap on the exchange from the center and the quarterback. You kind of waste that down, and right now it's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Wasted momentum too, Stephen. They had played flawlessly up to that point, had the Red Raiders, and now they find themselves with McCallum out of the contest. They will come now with, is it Morioka at the wide out? Double split backs this time for Cavallo. He will roll right and pitch this time to Shigimoto. He may go. He will break it to 4, 5, 3. Touchdown. Outstanding blockers. Warriors strewn about the field on their Opus and Okoles, and touchdown Shigimoto.
On that play, Fig, the defensive end did his job. He forced the quarterback Cavalli to pitch the ball, but nobody was there from the secondary. The blocks downfield was just superb, and Shigimoto just
Perfect blocking, Stephen. Perfect timing, and
Beautiful
a great pitch by the magician that time. Perfect pitch by Sterling and great run. Danny Morioka back to punt. Back to kick his extra point. It looks good, is good, out of the hold of Garrett DeKay. They scored very quickly. 6:33 first period. A brilliant drive, not one pass. Eschewing the pass completely, running it down the Warrior throat. Toe. It will probably be McCallum, as he has done some kicking of late. Morioka, usually the field goal kicker, but now in tandem, he and McCallum, and it is the tall one, McCallum, 6'3". Great high school pitcher. Maybe a fastball clocked at over 80 miles an hour. Outstanding kind of a kid. And McCallum, with his troops down, approaches the ball, addresses it, and gets it away. It is deep and end over end. Bully to Saka on the short side of the field, coming back. The Bull slips one tackle, dives inside of about the 25-yard line. So Warriors, with their first opportunity of the contest, will take possession at their own 26.
It was a pretty good return. Fig got the ball on the 11-yard line.
Roll, high risk, double slots. This time he'll come out of a straight pro set. It is Kevin Cavallo to the short side of the field. Kaimi Davis on the long side. That is Kela Kawamura in motion, and the first flag of the contest says Jack Mayer may be procedure.
Could be on Kapaa procedure.
Stoop will say offsides, almost the same thing, Stephen.
Yeah.
Garden Island Motors is your friendly Ford. Link to have it at all yet as Brady and company come up with split backs. That's a pro set. Wide receivers left and right for the dart thrower. Brady will give it to the up back. That is Bessert. Rock and rolling on the inside. He will break a tackle. He's at the 35-40. He is now at nearly the 45-yard line. That is not Bessert. Bessert does not run like that. That is Nathan Brown. We thought Brown wouldn't play. They sandbagged, and they came with the big horse. There is no better player than Brown.
Oh, he's a tough boy from Papuana already, Pete.
Brady again barking signals, gives to the up back, struggling into the line of scrimmage and beyond. About a 3-yard gain. Getting up slow.
Personally, I feel the straight-on plays will gain good yardage like these 3-4 yards all the time. With the weight they get, they just can push Kauai School back on the line.
In the shotgun, Brady, bad snap. Give quickly to Nathan Brown, and right in his face is Big 71. If you haven't been around for a while, let me tell you, you came to the dance with Big Bruce Nance.
What was working for them?
The continuity not exactly there. This time they are in with a double tight end situation. Slot backs right and left for Brady. He will roll left and gun. It is in the air. He has a man, but it is knocked down at the very last minute. So number 33 able to get back there. That is no, it is not. Let's take a check. It is Shigimoto. So Taylor and Tyron both showing their mettle early in the contest. Brady threw it just a little bit short that time. He had a man deep.
The Shigimoto deflected the pass, and also the receiver almost caught the ball too off the deflection.
Off the deflection. That's the old tip drill. You got to do it. And so 2 first downs and out go the Warriors. 3:45 of the first period. 7 back into their respect. Kevin Cavallo. He's got a brother finally sprouting up too. Tyron Cavallo. Not real tall for a while. Last time I saw him, his legs grew on the big hill. This is Kevin Cavallo. Good snap. Good punt by Cavallo. Driving spiral. Big time punt. Stuart Cavallo feels it out of bounds right at the line inside the 10. Outstanding punt, Kevin Cavallo.
Yeah, there was a boom of a punt. He had good hang time. He kicked out 40, at least a 45-yard punt on that one. Drove Kauai School deep on the
yard line. They will mark it. 3:39 to play. This time against the wind comes Sterling Cavallo. Split backs for Cavallo. He will hand off to Reformante up the middle, and not very much for Troy that time. The Warriors waiting for him in the stack. They will stop him for about a 3-yard gain. So what didn't look like much as they stretch the chain will be nearly 4 yards.
Yes, regular straight-on plays.
Brings his troops up. He'll send split receivers left and right. To the far side of the field, it will be Chung. To the near side, kind of McCallum. This is Cavallo. He will look for Reformante. Option, and Cavallo sees his opening and takes it for a first down. So he read well. The defensive end would box. Cavallo will come inside.
Good fake play up to the fullback. Option to pitch or to run, and he ran the ball and picked up at 6 yards for the first down.
Even more than 6. He had the ball on the 12. Now he's nearly at the 20 plus. So Sterling able to get appreciable yardage, nearly 8 yards in a first down. We're at 2:50 of a great played first quarter so far. The Red Raiders definitely dominating the contest. The magician, Sterling Cavallo. This is Reformante in motion. He will give to Shigimoto. Shigimoto breaks it. 25, 30, 35-yard line. Like a bolt in the night, Shigimoto will rip the middle of the Warrior line. He will go out to the 35-yard line first and 10.
Oh, Eriko did a good tackle on him. If not, I think he would have split the secondary and he would have been gone off to the races.
They have a modus operandi, Stephen, that is developing in front of us. Every time you see motion, you know they're going to give it to the remaining back. But the Warriors still can do naught to stop it whatsoever. Right now, the game won by the up-front people. Munden, Bukowski, Adviento in motion. This time, Reformante. Expect Shigimoto. It is Taylor Shigimoto. Weak side of the field, but this time Cavallo tried to get him. He gets away, but then he is slung back in the Warrior pursuit right there in his face. Outstanding. Callum to the far side of the field, split about 15 yards off. Mervin swerving Chung in the slot. Cavallo, first pass, straight drop, gets it up into the air for Chung. Tip drill, intercepted Warriors. They may go 15-10. Tackle from behind, no. He is down to the 5-yard line. So the tip drill will work for the Warriors, as it appeared that Nathan Brown on the tip on the far side of the field was able to corral that ball in. That is an interception and a big change of events now as the Warriors will take the ball over on the Red Raider 8-yard line. A book interception by Shandon Toguchi. Warriors find themselves in business. Brady barking signals. In motion, it is Kaimi Davis. Brady rolling left, under duress, lets it go, complete, 4, 5, it is touchdown. Brady will trick them, and Brady will make them pay. This time it is Nathan Brown. So that time, excellent play action pass by Brady, excellent reception, and the Warriors right back in the thick of it.
The quarterback for Kapaa hit somebody all over here.
Kick ball is down, Brown will kick, looks good. Is not good. He will pull it to the left. He kicked it long ago, long enough, but that time way to the left will Brown's kick go. That will discuss Nathan. They will deploy for the kickoff. We're not going anywhere. Take a deep breath. It is 7-6. Special teams letting down the Warriors again.
Well, like I made a comment on the beginning of the game, Fig.
The grocery shopping in Kapaa, in the Kapaa Shopping Center. Cavallo again, a great kick. Shigimoto will field it down on the 10, 15, 20, looking for the wedge. It is not Shigimoto, it is Stuart Cavallo over the 20-yard line to about the 24-yard line and a flag. At that point, usually a late hit or a face mask.
Yeah, there was real unsportsmanlike on Kapaa on that. I mean, the 1 point down, momentum I think would have been on Kapaa's side. Then you do a play like that, it's really going to cost them.
Going to cost them major because Stewart had gotten to the 24. I see them marching right now to what may be the 39. They are at the 38-yard line. They will mark it.
Yes, definitely.
Split backs this time for Sterling Cavallo. Wide receiver split left and way right. 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage, trying to stretch the defense. Sterling gives the ball to the up back. No. He will go for his option. He gets 5, 6, 9, and 10 yards for Sterling Cavallo. He is reading the defensive end and the outside linebacker to perfection.
Yeah, the defensive end is doing his job, picking up the pitch man, but the line are getting good downfield pursuit and taking all the blocks.
Here we go again. Split backs for Sterling Cavallo. He will pitch to Shigimoto. Shigimoto at the 40, running backwards, trying to get to the end. He will string it out, and Shigimoto still will slip away. So he'll run 20 yards to the east. He will gain about 4 or 5 yards, but they should have had him for a loss.
Yes, they should have him. But there was a penalty on that particular play. I think it's clipping by Kauai School on that play, Fig on the outside.
That kind of play with so much action and so much delay, you expect a little something to happen like that. But we'll see where they mark off. The referee still chit-chatting, and no, it will not be clipping at all. It will go against the Warriors again. Another penalty that will really besmirch their effort right now as they've been caught with a couple of 15-yard miscues. So 30 yards of this drive, which began at the 8, which in fact is now, let's see where Stoop will mark it, is now at the 34-yard line. You can see that that is a tremendous percentage done by penalties alone.
Yeah, there was a face mask penalty on Kapaa, not a clipping feed.
7-6. Stephen, encapsulate the first quarter.
Oh, the first quarter, Kapaa got a big break on the interception.
Sterling Cavallo, a little bit of a miscue as the referee's taken a bit of time to mark the football at this point. Now they've got it marked for Sterling Cavallo. Pro set for Cavallo. This time Reformante in motion. Single setback. Shigimoto off the 2-hole. He is at the 30, and he will drag down at about the 26-yard line. So the initial charge for the Warriors able to stymie that effort that time of Shigimoto, but you only bruise him. You don't really knock him down all the way. Daniel Raposo there with a nice assist for the Warriors.
The Kapaa is clean of a tackle.
Very few people in the open field can bring him down. Sterling Cavallo with Reformante in motion across the formation. Option play. Pitch to Shigimoto at the 25. He is knocked down. He had one man to beat, or he would have gotten the corner. He was at the perimeter of the defense before he is dragged down on the far side of the field by Shandon Toguchi, and a saving touchdown tackle that time by Shandon in the flat.
I think the Kauai School offensive line are doing a fantastic job downfield. Ikehara, Bankwell, Aviento, Mandin, Bukowski, they're just doing their job on Kapaa.
And they are owning the line of scrimmage, Stephen, as it is 3rd and 1 on the Warrior 24. Sterling Cavallo will give to Reformante. He has the first down and more. He is at the 19. He is at the 15. He is at the 12-yard line. So what didn't look like much ended up being an appreciable gain. It looked like the Warriors that time did not pursue.
Yeah, they did not pursue, but there's a flag on that particular play, Fig. And probably it's going to be against Kauai School. They're walking back.
Well, if it is on Kauai High School, it will be the only penalty other than the procedure call that went against them. And this time they have moved back. Add excitement to your living with fashionable draperies, carpet, sheet vinyl, and vinyl tile from Aloha Floor Covering and Kapaa. Split backs this time for Sterling Cavallo, both receivers to the left side of the field. That is Chun and McCallum. The handoff is to Reformante. He has that same hole he had before, and he has real close to the marker. We think a first down from this vantage point as they're able to just pour through the Warrior defensive front.
The up wall, again, Fig, for Kauai School, doing a fantastic job, making the holes real big for the running backs. And that particular play looked like when Reformante came up, there was a hesitation. He stopped,
bit of a hesitation.
The hole open, and he went right up.
Nice that he can read and nice that
Yes.
he can run with his head up, as they will measure, Stephen. But from here, it appears that they will be at the first down marker.
It looked like it's a first down, Fig. If anything, maybe by half the football.
Well, you always had better eyes than me.
Well, it looked like I was wrong, Fig. First down.
First down by an inch. You were lucky. Garden Island Motors is your friendly Ford Lincoln Mercury Image. Cavallo with patience brings them out. It is 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Just about 10 minutes to play in the second period. Reformante in motion. Inside handoff. Botched. The ball loose and covered that time. They'll run the slot back around to Mervyn Chung, and the Warriors waiting.
On that play, Fig, bad exchange.
That's a little risky, and both times they were unsuccessful. The ball is at the 24-yard line of the Warriors. 2nd and 11 Red Raiders. Reformante in motion. Triple receivers right. Pitch to Shigimoto. Big hole. 15, 10, 5, 4, and inside the 3 goes Shigimoto on a basic sweep. Student body right.
That one, the quarterback was either going to keep the ball or he pitched it, and he pitched it. The downfield blocking again was just great for Kauai School.
We saw that play in the first quarter, Stephen. They run a double slot on one side, then bring the motion man across the formation. We don't want to do this over and over, but that is 3 people at the point of attack blocking for Sterling. When he can get the ball out to Shigimoto, as he has so far, the Warriors can do nothing to stop it. It is 1st and goal from the 5, 9:17 to play in the second period. 7
For auto parts for CarQuest.
You'll find it at CarQuest.
On Kauai, Windward Auto in Kapaa.
We'll let you hear the crowd, and the crowd will tell you that the give is to Taylor Shigimoto. Off that sweet 2-hole, he will run behind Adviento, Banquel, Munden, and Bukowski, and he will score from about the 4-yard line. That was almost too easy to believe.
Good surge by the offensive line, good blocking on that power I formation, Fig. I mean, they just shoved that ball right in the end zone.
And not a completed pass, yet a comfortable lead of the second period as Morioka ready to kick out of the hole of Garrett Decay. The ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good, but there is a flag. We'll keep it right here, and we'll get a word on the flag as Mayor comes in to talk to Shimogawa. Pointing right now to the Red Raiders, maybe not. Stu gesturing with his right arm. We'll wait and check it out. It is against the Red Raiders. They will kick again, and in high school football in the KIF, you are awarded 2 points if you run it in or pass it in. So right now at 13-6, the Red Raiders need to convert this one.
Yeah, it looked like it was a low block on an extra point, Fig. 15 yards penalty, so it's going to be a big extra point right now for Kauai High School.
Not only big, he's kicking it from the 25-yard line in high school, add the 10 on the end zone. He's looking at a 35-yard field goal for 1 point. Morioka out of the hole of Garrett Decay. Here is the snap. The snap is down on the ground. Decay mounts it, and Morioka kicks it. It is long enough. It is good. It would have gone from 45 tonight. Granted, the wind is blowing, but give Morioka the fine toe that time. Red Raiders 14, Warriors 6, 9:14 to go. They are ready to kick the ball off, probably in about 30 seconds or less. And Stephen, the ground game tonight of the Red Raiders is something it would appear to me that you could just run the football right up there.
Yeah, Kauai School look like they really buckled down this past week to prepare for this game.
Kind of McCallum will kick the ball away from his own 40-yard line. Back for the Warriors will be the Bull, Bully Tasaka. He is about his own 5, straight away about in the midst of the goal post. McCallum with a good leg and the wind is stiff. Kind of coming and kicks. It is deep by McCallum. It is Tasaka. He will fumble it around the 3. He will pick it up. Here comes the Bull. 10, 15, 20, and diving. Not even the 20. Make it the 15, maybe 16-yard line for Bully Tasaka. The Warriors to play it from there. 9:07 to go. And oh, can McCallum kick. So right now, special teams being dictated by the Red Raiders. Brady up over the football. The up back will be Besser. In motion, Kaimi Davis across the formation. Brady barking, he will pitch back. It is Bessert trying to get around the right side, does get around 5, 10, 15 yards, and it is Bessert on a nice sweep. And Chris with enough speed, the breakaway kid, to get outside. See as the running back. Kela Kawamura with an outstanding block, 8:32 to play. Brady and company with Tasaka coming across the formation. Eye back for Brady. The pitch to Bessert, he'll try the left side. He may get outside, but no. He is met on the far side of the field and hammered down, and that time, Fred Lopez. They were teammates. And you remember that.
I remember for a 2-yard loss.
Brady back in the shotgun. It'll be high risk for him now. Double slots left and right, but Brady will hand the ball off. No, he won't. He will fake the handoff and throw the ball. It is wide and caught. Fast Freddy Lopez. Interception at the 50, 45, 40. Lopez can run. He is at about the 33-yard line, but there is a flag. 30 yards back upfield at about the 40. It will come back. It has to be either holding or interference at that point. Shimagawa will say interference. Kauai High School take back the Lopez interception. Take back the change of possession. Warrior football and first down. Of the second period, a game dominated certainly by yardage gained on offense by the Red Raiders.
I couldn't help but watch the officials giving a number of the person who made that.
Oh, you found out who was?
Yeah, it was 31.
No, it's Stewart.
Yeah?
Can't be your boy. Brady again up over the football. Eye backs for Brady. Split receivers left and right. The give is to the eye back Bessert. He gets nowhere as he's hammered down over the left side. So they were able to run, and Brady in a run and shoot, and he back in the shotgun formation. Here is the pass back to Brady. Brady looking long and throwing up over the middle. Cavallo, first down at about the 36-yard line. And every time they go to that huge receiver, Kevin Cavallo, they are successful.
See, Vic, they got a pass. That's the...
Get them closer to what needs to be a close contest, or this one over early. Brady this time on a draw. Gives to Kela Kawamura, but the Raiders will sniff it out on the far side of the field and hammer him down. Kawamura unable to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that time Blackstad there with good help. Lopez there to insist with Chris Gandeza. Kapaa. The game not nearly decided, though the yardage mounting up for the Red Raiders. As in motion, Kela Kawamura rolling is Brady to the strong side of the field. Brady lets it go, may want to throw it out of bounds, and does. Intended for Kela Kawamura. Brady hammered down back at the 50, no harm, no foul.
Oh, Kauai's got a lot of pressure on the quarterback Brady right now. And he had receivers open, just that he couldn't get the ball.
And up in front of Shigimoto, Cavallo, and Reframonte, they would not do what they've been doing all night, which is piling up the yards at 5:20 to go in the second period. Brady, straight drop, throws the ball tip and out and incomplete. So that time the play not looking really positive as it incepted. It is 4th and 11. Not a real good looking play for Brady. As a matter of fact, he'll stay in the shotgun. Broken wing, run and shoot for Brady. Barking signals is the dart thrower. Here is the snap from Paca Brown. Brady rolling and delivering. Coming back for the ball, Kaimi Davis. And they will say no. They will say he trapped the ball. No argument from Davis. Almost a connection, but that time Brady did not throw it deep enough for Davis.
Yeah, he made a good comeback on that ball. He almost caught that ball, but that ball just trickled on the outside of his elbow and rolled on the ground.
Excellent call by our clear-eyed KIF official. He's running gun Raiders up over the football at the 35. Cavallo back to pass. Throws the fly pattern down the right side of the field. The connection, we believe, is complete. Yes, they will say it will go. So the pass play will work that time. It goes to Kaina McCallum. That's a big enough target for Cavallo to find.
Yes. Nice play, nice lead, big target up in air, caught the ball. Nice game.
Touch pass too, Dad.
Yes.
You taught him that one, right?
No, it's part of the talent that other coaches.
5:02 to play. 14, Kauai High School and moving. On the inside of Reframonte, he has 5 yards over the left side of the line. They've done it all night. 4:55 to play in the second period. Every time they've run that little delay, they have gotten at least 4 yards. This time they'll get another 4. 2nd and 6 yards. 4:40 to play on the 39-yard line of the Warriors. 14, Kauai High. 6, Kapaa.
Gee, that side of Roland Ikehara side of the line, the left side, they're making gigantic holes for Kauai High School running backs.
Can't believe how well they're getting into their blockers. This time, Reformante across the formation. The give on the inside to Shigimoto. 5, 6 yards, trying to get outside. Hammered from behind, but he will get awfully close to first down yardage, maybe even the first. And yes, it is a first down, we believe. The Hebrews in the background say it is first down. They see much better than I do. So at the 32-yard line, the Red Raiders on the march again. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go. 14-6. Red Raiders over the Beast from the east. A game dominated early by Kauai High School.
Yeah, a lot of good running on the ground, Kauai School.
Pro set this time, Sterling Cavallo. No, option by Cavallo. He runs it well, but this time the Warriors will read much better. So their defense that time will stack over on the left side. Woodward is there. Of course, Keoho is there. Toguchi close in that vicinity. And that time a rare gain of maybe a yard at best. Heine McCallum to this side of the field. Swervin Mervin Chung to the far side. Split backs for Sterling Cavallo. Straight handoff, no. The pitch to Shigimoto. He's at the 30, he's at the 25, runs into his own man. That is a hindrance there. If he had not done that, he would have gotten much further. But there into the waiting arms of the shark, Brandon Miranda. And Miranda, a good job.
On that particular play, Fig, good play on Kapaa. Number 10, I think Shigimoto should have made his break earlier. He ran right behind number 10 back right there. And he could have got the first down, but he gained about, what, 3-4 yards?
About 3 or 4. He's so instinctive, it's almost like he's made up his mind. And what we're seeing is he needs to read just a second longer and really get his little butt up in that hole a little more quickly. Sterling Cavallo this time, he'll send Troy Reformante in motion. He will run his option. He will pitch to Shigimoto at the 30. He comes inside the 25, and the pursuit of the Warriors will hammer him from even less of a gain. So back-to-back, the Warriors rising up now from the ashes in the second period to play representatively. It is 3rd and 3 at the 25-yard line. Just inside, the Raiders take time. We'll take time. You can't go wrong with the Friday song with me and Steven and the football gong.
Shopping local style.
Aloha, I'm Kevin Rappel, inviting you to join me for the best of today's music from 9 to 2 p.m. on the FM side of Kauai's #1 and only Kong.
On a windy Friday, we're back with you just in time. 4th and 2, important play now. Sterling Cavallo barking signals. Pro set. He will give to Reformante. No. Yes, it is Reformante. Breaking tackles and ripping through the left side again, Steven. That time for 12 yards. He needed 2. He got 2 plus 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring, but they are right at the pay dirt. They're in the red zone.
77, Ikehara and David Bankwell opened a beautiful hole for Reformante on that. He almost break a good second direct tackle on Reformante by Kapaa.
Only time they have been successful, have the Warriors, are when the Red Raiders have run to the right. Every time they've come across the formation to the strong side, unsuccessful. Sterling Cavallo, wide receivers left and right. They give to Reformante again. Reformante, no, it is Shigimoto to the outside. The fake was so excellent from up here, it appeared that either Cavallo or Reformante surely had it, but it is Shigimoto around the left side. He will get very, very little. As a matter of fact, stop for no gain. First time they've come across and negative yards.
On the particular play, Shigimoto, I think, read the block wrong. He should have dipped inside, but he dipped outside, and McCollum didn't kind of maintain his blocking.
Didn't hold his man quite long enough, but once again, such a long time to do it appropriately. And McCallum, not wanting to be penalized, did it fairly that time. This time he'll split out to the right along with Chung. They have 3 receivers to the right. Every time they've run it, they've gotten something. Shigimoto into the middle of the line, dipping and dodging, gets about 3 yards as he'll hop inside of the 3-hole and get beyond it by about 2 yards. It should be 3rd and about 7. Ball on the 7, nearly the 8. So they can again, Stephen, get a first down without losing that entire down structure.
It's going to be 3rd down, 55 seconds.
Stephen, we don't know why they didn't use their timeout. Maybe they'll use it after this play. 40 seconds and counting. They'll need to hurry. Sterling Cavallo, pro set behind Sterling. The ball on the up plate is Reformante. He squiggles, wiggles, and will score. So the Warriors seem to have him. They are looking at each other. Keoho gets up and takes a look at his linebacker, and they say, how did he get in between us? Indeed, Reformante was there. They have 20 points in the first half, have the Red Raiders, and they have been doing it on the ground. 26, 33 seconds to play. Morioka ready to kick out of the hold of Garrett Decay.
Again, the left side feet. Beautiful blocking.
Stephen, it seems like they can do it anytime they're damn well pleased to do it because they have done it consistently in the first half. The ball is down. The kick, it is automatic from Morioka. It is 21-6. Quick break to you guys. We'll be right back in just a sec. You're at the new Holly of KIF Sports, Kauai's #1 and only call.
For 10 years, Garden Island Music has worked cooperatively with the music department
On the FM side of Kauai's #1 and only call.
The Kong Gorilla down below. The cheerleaders pumping it up for McCallum. He gets it away. It'll take a funny kind bounce in about the 15. Fielded by the Bull, Wayne Tasaka. He's out at the 25-yard line. And this time the Bull able to get out to about the 27-yard line. Protecting the football excellently. But the ball right now will put Kapaa in a 6. A windy Friday. The Raiders taking care of business. You're at the new Holly of KIF Sports. Kauai's #1 and only call.
Printing Services Corporation.
5'10", 200 and...